There we are. Figured out how to do it. There's only 3 buttons to press on my remote. Have I ever showed you the remote for this? You hook, you can't really see it now because there's no light. A little bit. It's got 3 buttons on it. It's got a red one, dark gray, and a light gray. One of them turns it off, one of them snaps a single picture, and one of them is video control. Do you think I can ever remember which one's which? Ha ha ha. Had to figure out a place to put it on my shirt. Boy, I'm not even in the post office, and I'm just got my flashlight under my arm because it's just not needed anymore. Look at this bright, sunny, look at this dim gray day here in Shelton, Washington. It's going to get a little brighter, of course, and probably the cloud cover will burn off. Okay, this is, for whatever reason, I don't know, I like to take this path. Uh-oh. Hey, pedestrians have the right of way at all intersections, marked or unmarked. And I was at a marked intersection. I don't feel guilty about crossing where I'm supposed to. But talk about just weirdness. Just the other night I was walking, and twice, once in the middle of downtown, 6 people in a car. They had to wait for me. Random stop sign as I crossed the street. What were the odds? You know, I don't see any cars for hours. And all of a sudden the one car I see, it has to wait for me to cross the street so it can go by. Later on, the second car I see, it has to wait for me to pass so that it can make a left-hand turn. It's like weird. The only time I see them, they have to wait for me. I mean, what are the frickin' odds? Not very much, I think. Thank goodness for this volume loudnizer program. Oh, am I still on? Oh wow, I'm still on Coda. I need to head down the railroad. So let's head back. My comb keeps moving in my pocket, so it stabs me in the thigh each time I bend my leg. Bloody thing. Now, I talk a little different when I'm walking with my camera because I'm trying to clearly enunciate for all y'all. And I'm trying to talk loudly enough so you can hear me. But at the same time, I'm not trying to seem like a crazy person, and so I'm trying not to talk and project either. So I'm kind of, it's a weird quandary voice trying to talk loudly without projecting at the same time. Oh my bloody comb is stabbing me in the thigh again. Really weird. Then get to the post office, I'm going to empty my pocket out. Nothing but quiet out here. It's going to be bright and sunny soon. These things are going to, well, let me take that back. This thing's going to be bright and sunny. It's going to be brighter, not quite as dim in a bit. That's a good way to put it. Not quite as dim. I can see clearly now. The sky is kind of dim and gray. I can see just you know, a couple of the obstacles that are in my way. I can see clearly now. The sky is dim and gray. It's going to be a dim and dim gray kind of day. It's going to be a dim and gray kind of day. And that's okay. Better than it being hot When you're cold, it's easy to get a little warmer. Throw on some extra blankets or some clothing, or shut your door or your window or something. Then you can heat up yourself a little bit. But when you're too hot, how the heck do you cool down? Even if you stripped off and put a fan on you, you're still in the middle of X degree heat. Even if you cool down, you're in the midst of all that extra heat and humidity. No hope, no help. Okay, it's not that bad, but still. I look like a crazy person with my hand held up like this. I think our buttons are actually connected, at least periodically, some of them. I mean, this one sort of blipped into the please walk thing almost immediately. And then, of course, the shirt that somebody threw over the top of this thing is still there, which is kind of funny. It makes me laugh, because that's not an official part of it. The pink shirt that somebody threw on there. Oh, let's see. I actually like this thing. I wish they'd turn the lights in it back on. That side's pretty much correct. That side's pretty much correct. Can you hear that? It's very loud. This side, very loud. And this side, wow. This side's got problems. Oh well. No one ever said that they were going to be able to do things right. Welcome to Shelton. Another funeral home. We have at least 2 of them. I guess we've got enough people kicking off that we can keep the furnaces going. Gotta get rid of the corpses somehow. And really, corpse disposal is a problem. And what do? I mean, yes, on the one hand, you should treat the dead with at least some respect. If not for the dead, for the living. Because to treat the dead with disrespect it harms the living. Because you internalize the message that people are garbage and are worth nothing. And that's not good. And here we are at the post office, so I'm going to adjust my pocket, get the bloody comb out of there, so I can quit stabbing myself and check my mail. So you all take care. I will see you on the flip side once I can figure out how to turn this off. Nope. One of the nicknames for Shelton is Christmas Town, because one of the huge products of this town is Christmas trees. It's really what keeps Shelton afloat. Christmas trees. Every year, everyone wants Christmas trees, and Shelton lives on the Christmas trees. So, without that, well, look at this. Daylight hours only. I don't have any alcohol, no vehicles, no pets. I am not going to smoke. And what do I see? I see daylight. Alright, here is a better view of the totem pole donated by the Boy Scout troop. That's cool. I've been on a vision quest myself, and I have discovered that my totem animal, my spirit guide, my spirit animal, is the hamster. Now, I say that with utmost respect. I am not lying. I have been on a vision quest. I have spoken with my animal guide. It is the hamster. which is why I am so attuned. This is the cool gazebo. I don't know if it's here all the time. The grass doesn't really look like it's dead underneath it. It must be. Oh, it's got concrete. Huh. And pea gravel. It must be here all the time then. Maybe I'm just blind. That's entirely possible. Does this say anything? Cameron's tree in memory of Cameron Owen and his Christmas spirit. Gosh, you know? I wish I knew what the story behind that is, because this is probably Cameron's tree. No, I wish I knew. Huh. That's a cool story. Well, I've been to the post office, I've checked my mail, and I got nothing. So, shucks. I'm going to make this a quick, not same way back. Boy, that's good English, isn't it? Not same way back. I'm not going to take the same way back because I wanted to show you some other things. And then I'm back home. I can remember where I think it's the next road over there that's got the stream goes underneath the one building's foundation, or through the foundation, that is. I'd like you to see that because it does look really cool. Tired. Well, here's part of this one stream that comes out next to the on this side. It comes out next to the Dairy Queen. You have to come out the drive through right next to the creek. It's actually kind of cool. I hope it's this road. I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've taken this path through the middle of town. Because well, it's not the middle, nor is it town, but through the middle of this neighborhood. Because I've spun it into the huge, go around on First and then up around Alder, instead of splitting through the middle of stuff. Actually, this place has got a cool thing too. The stream comes around through there. Yes, this is it, because you see the stream goes through there, dives under the road over here. So you can see this. The stream comes from over here. Oh, there's been a lot of growth this summer. But if you look through there, hopefully you can see the hole through the bottom there. I'll head on around so you can see the other side. That is really cool how it goes underneath this building here, though. I can't remember what this building is, though. Yeah, here's the drive path thing here. Oh, there's a spider there. Hi, spider. Don't want it to... Oh, they're all over. I don't want to interrupt their web banking. But you can see the path over there. Boy, they're everywhere. How it goes right underneath. That is just Spiderville right along the path. There's like 3 big spiders making up webs there. I am terrified of spiders. I have pretty bad arachnophobia. But I am not a victim of my fears. This has got a lot of like growth in there. Huh. I wonder what that particular water plant is. Then it comes underneath there. So it's really cool. And up around. I like how they didn't just bury the stream all the time, because they could have. I mean, after all, it vanishes again here. It's gone. It's underneath the road, and who knows where it comes from, or any such thing like that. Isn't that special? Boy, I really hope it doesn't rain. That is some great weather. I mean, I hope it doesn't rain until I get home. I don't want it to rain on me. I mean, I don't mind if it rains on me. That's not the problem. It's that I don't have the waterproof case for this camera. I'd hate for the camera to get destroyed. Boy, it's busy through here. Cars everywhere. But then, you know, it's also after 7. And there's the juvie up there. So it's busy through here. I'm just going to come this way down the railroad. And then just take the path up 7th and up to the house. Hopefully it's not going to rain on me. Hopefully. Oh, my hand be cramping. Yikes. Having to hold it up like this in just the claw position. Oh, garbage. How about that? Yay! Oh, here's the transit. I discovered that the transit building here, during the hours of operation, it opens up this huge sliders that close things off, and it's really open. It's bizarre. Nowhere in our transit system do we have a bus schedule. I've looked for it. Nowhere on the walls is there a bus schedule. Nowhere, anywhere is there a clock. It's, you figure out where the bus is going when you get there, and you better have a time-telling device when you get there, or it's, hey, you're screwed, buddy. So, welcome to Shelton. Coffee. Oh, that's the bikini one. The gals wear a bikini when they bring you your coffee when you go driving up. Because Lord knows, you know, you can't just get coffee. You have to have coffee and loads of barely covered flesh. This is one of these places, I can't remember where. I can't remember if it's in town or in Olympia, but the gals just wear nipple tape. Oh, we're back to the server farm. You can see through there, I never can tell. It's mostly empty, with racks upon racks of hard drives. A lot of waste heat. I don't know why people don't stand outside that thing more often. Very warm outside those windows because they gotta have positive air pressure inside. So the air is always pushing outward and it's very warm. Oh, I'm gonna cross. Let's see.
Yellow lights are flashing. Somebody else.
Yellow lights are flashing. Yes,
Las
they are.
luces amarillas están relampagueando.
I still think those are an excellent idea. Almost makes me wish we had more people who are blind in this area. Maybe I could start blinding some people just so that they could take advantage of that. But that would be bad. That would be bad. A bit excessive. A bit violent. Mine hand. Oh, I'm 12 minutes into this file. I'm going to close this one off and start the next. Maybe.